So this is 426 calories. I've got a croissant from the bakery, which I put a piece of sapoka, which is like a Polish port loin, and 10 grams of grated cheese, and half a pan of chocolate. Eddie's got a chocolate croissant and a pan of chocolate. But I've tracked it all in my app. You can't weigh the croissants and stuff out. It just comes up as one croissant. And this certainly wasn't the biggest in the pack. So I've just tracked it as a croissant. I've tracked it as half a pan of chocolate, and hopefully that will cover me. I am hungry today. I don't know if it's the run that started my metabolism. But yeah, I decided to rest this morning because my legs and stuff were sore from my run. So I'm hoping my workout today is total body tempo, which is quite tough. But I'm just going to get that done. I'm going to do it after work. So I'm going to get on and eat this now. And then if I still want lunch, I will still have lunch. If I have an extra, like more calories today, I'll just do. It's absolutely fine. And I shall catch you later. Lunch today is an egg mayonnaise sandwich. So it's 2 slices of Robert's bread and homemade egg mayo made with light mayo. And I'll catch you later for my evening meal. So my evening didn't quite go to plan. So originally I planned to do my workout straight after work. But after work I had to go and help Chloe pump her tyres up because she got 2 flat tyres on her car. So I did that, and then after we'd finished with that, I took Luna for a quick walk with Eddie. So that's my second walk today. So I'm on 6,683 steps. I actually went out with Luna and then I went back into Ilkeston with Chloe to the charity shop. So I've done quite a bit of walking. And then I was going to come in and do my workout then. But then Chloe rang me to say that her FM thing in her car wasn't working. So when I got back from walking Luna, I actually spent a bit of time trying to sort her USB and her stereo system out, which I don't know what's wrong with it. It works with my phone, but not with hers. So I tried clearing her little jack thing because I know they can get full of fluff and stop it working properly, but it's still not working. So I'm not quite sure what's happened, but I spent quite a bit of time. So I decided to not do my workout because it's a 45-minute workout. Instead, I've just done 20 minutes of yoga because my legs were sore from the run anyway. So I decided that it is probably for the best. So I've just done 20 minutes of yoga, focusing on my hamstrings to make my legs feel a bit better. And they actually do feel a bit better. My hips are still a bit sore, but it has helped my hamstrings. So I've done that instead. Just need to work out now what I'm doing tea-wise, because originally Ewan said he was going to do dinner. He wasn't going to do HelloFresh. He was going to do Korean chicken and salt and pepper chips, like fake away. Anyway, he decided he wasn't doing that today. He said he's going to do it tomorrow. So I think he's ordering takeaway. Tom's gone away. And I think I've just got to discuss with Eddie now what we're doing. So I shall let you know when I decide. So here's tonight's dinner. It's what I've had before previously. It's chicken, teriyaki chicken, spring onion, edamame, grated carrot, cucumber and sticky rice. So quite a healthy option for a takeaway. I've had this quite a few times since I've been on this diet. There's nothing really that's unhealthy in here. It's quite a healthy meal. So I'm going to enjoy this and I shall catch you later. So in my haste to eat my breakfast, because it's 20 to 12 and I was starving, I've just eaten without, I haven't recorded. So that's what I've got left. So I've got a soft bagel with 5 grams of the butter soft on it. And then I've got 2 eggs scrambled. Haven't tracked it yet, but this is the first thing that I'm eating today. So I keep seeing you peering around the corner behind me, look. Anyway, so this is what I'm eating now, and I'll show you what I have for lunch when I have it. Workout is done. It wasn't a particularly sweaty one, but actually it has helped my legs a little bit, so I'm glad I've done it. I was really dreading it, thinking it's going to really kill, but actually it was all right. Not so much focus on legs, so that's quite good. I've just made my lunch and then I'm going to go straight back to work because I'm due back now, and I'll show you what I'm having. So this is a chicken ramen bowl. So it is these ones from Costco, and for each bowl, does it tell you on here how many calories it is? There. Will it focus? 311 or 316. I can't quite read it through the camera. It is in the app though when you scan it, and I have tracked 70 grams of extra chicken because we'd had a chicken that we did in the Instant Pot the other night that was in the fridge. So I've done 70 grams each for Eddie and I then give Luna the leftovers because that's all of it gone. So I'm going to go and eat this and I shall catch you later. I feel so much better for exercising. I can't tell you how much better I feel. So I'm going to go and sit at my desk and eat whilst I carry on working, and I shall catch you for my tea. Here's my fake away food for tonight. So I've got homemade egg fried rice, some of the frozen Korean chicken from Costco. This has got some tempura chicken and it's mayflower curry, and then I've got some salt and pepper chips with onions and peppers in. They've been done in the acti fryer. I've tracked all my calories. I'm going to go and scoff it now because I'm starving. Morning, it is Saturday and it is the 8th of June. I have just come to drop Ewan at work. It is currently 6:53. We left home about 6:30. So Ewan's driven here today, although one of my learner plates has flown off the car. So they don't seem to stick to this car very well. I don't know why. So I'm going to have to look for some different ones. But yeah, he drove here absolutely fine. I'm the most nervous passenger, as I've explained before. That's why I tend to knit in the car when people are driving. But he actually did really well. The roads are empty, so that's a bonus. But yeah, he did really, really well. So I'm going to head home now, and then we are heading out. It's actually really great and not very warm at the minute. We're heading out to a park so Eddie can do, I think it's like a park run, but it's not a park run. It's about an hour's drive away, but I'm going to try and take Luna. I'm not running. I'm going to take Luna for a nice walk because we're going out with friends later, so at least she's had a decent walk. So I'll catch you in a bit. Can't believe this weather. It is raining and horrible. Luna and I are just walking around whilst Eddie's doing his run, and I forgot my raincoat and it's not very warm. Come on, Luna. Luna's not impressed. I'm back from the park. It was horrible, like really wet and like drizzly, and then as soon as the run finished and we sat in the tea rooms, the sun came out, so it's just sudden typical. Anyway, I've done about 3,000 steps. Julie and I walked around the best we could, but it was horrible. And then we went in the cafe after, and I've had a brown roll with 2 slices of bacon on, no butter, and a cup of coffee. So I need to track that in my app. I haven't done it yet. We were with other people, so I didn't film it or anything because it just felt a bit odd getting my camera out and starting to film my bacon cob. But I'm back now and I'm going to get my workout done. So I've got cardio today, so I'm going to go and get my kit on. I've just got my mats out. Luna's outside just waiting to see when she's going to come back in. I'm going to go and get my kit on and then get this done. We're out with friends this afternoon. We're going to a coffee shop, so it'll probably be another sandwich or something, or if they do salads for my lunch. But it's nice to have a bit of social time, you know, because I work from home and I don't go out anywhere. It's really nice to see people. So like there was a couple of runners this morning at the run that Eddie did that I've not seen for quite some time, and it's actually quite nice to catch up with them. So anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to go and, like I say, go and have get my kit on and get this workout done. Cardio workout done. I'm going to go and get showered now, ready to go out later. It was good. I had some Energize, which is like a pre-workout to give me a bit of energy, and I think I needed it. But I really enjoyed it, so that's stage 1 complete. I just need to decide now whether I repeat stage 1 or whether I move on to stage 2 of this workout programme. I'm currently thinking that I might move on and just carry on modifying, but we'll see. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I'm going to go and get showered. And 12 hours later, I'm back at Ewan's work, picking him up again. Since I saw you last, I went into Nottingham and met some friends with Eddie, and I just had, well, I'll insert a photo of what I had. So I had a chicken and broccoli grilled cheese sandwich, which I'm sure was really calorific. It was delicious. Apart from the bacon on a brown roll, I have had nothing else to eat today, and obviously I did my workout. I walked nearly 8,000 steps. Still not feeling great for having such a big meal, and I was hoping to have a salad, but they only had a couple of options and they didn't look very exciting for the money. So everyone else was having the grilled cheese sandwiches, so I decided to take part. And sometimes you have to, just to enjoy life. I can't just be the odd one out all the time. So anyway, I really thoroughly enjoyed it, but I don't know how many calories are in it. Chloe's still at mine and she's asked what we're doing tea wise. Now I'm not hungry at all at the moment, but we'll probably have to have something later because we ate about 2ish. I've been up since like obviously 6 o'clock this morning, so I'm not sure. I'm not hungry at the moment, but Ewan will probably want something when he comes out of work, so we'll see. I'm not sure what we're doing yet, but if they end up having takeaway, I'm not having takeaway. I have got bread at home. I've already had bread today, so I don't really want bread again, but we'll see. Just waiting for Ewan to come out. I don't know if he's going to drive home or whether I'm driving home at the moment, but I'm hoping he's not too long because I just want to get back and put my feet up for a bit. Tomorrow is technically a rest day on my exercise plan tomorrow. I don't know whether I'll go on the bike or not. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing yet. I really want to try and get my steam cleaner to clean my shower tomorrow and try and give that a good going over. So we'll see what happens and what the weekend brings. We haven't got anything else planned for tomorrow. So anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting on and I shall catch you in a bit. Back again for another early start, dropping Ewan off. We had a late-ish night. Chloe was round getting all of her stuff ready for her dropping off at the shop today, and it got to like 10:30 last night, and I just said I need to go to bed. So I told Ethan and Claire that I was going to have to go to bed, so they packed up to go home. I went to bed and had Luna with me, and then Eddie came upstairs 15-20 minutes later and said they'd got home and been locked out, so they had to come back to stay at ours. So they've stayed at ours last night. So because I got woken up, I just had quite a late night. I think yesterday was just such a long, busy day that I am just shattered. So I'm going to hope for a quiet one today. It's a rest day from exercising, but I do want to close all my rings. So I'm hoping we'll get to go out for a walk somewhere. If not, I might actually just go on the bike just for an entertainment ride, just to turn my legs over and keep my legs going. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what the day brings. And I shall catch you when I do something or have something to eat. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say is I didn't eat anything else yesterday. So I had the bacon roll on a brown roll in the morning. And then I had that toasty and I had nothing else. I just was not hungry. Everyone else in the house had McDonald's. I had nothing. So I did not eat again. I didn't even have a snack. So that's all I had. So calorie wise, I think I was okay for yesterday in the end after all that. I didn't do that on purpose. I think because of the chicken and stuff in it, it just filled me up and I wasn't hungry at all. So fingers crossed, yeah, I'm still on track.
I feel like I'm wrecked.
Yeah, I feel like I'm hungover, but I'm not.
Yeah. My body.
Here is my lunch. I've got 2 slices of Hovis loaf from our local bakery, which weighs 67 grams. I've got a slice and a half of Jarlsberg, some butter soft spread and some piccalilli. And it's all tracked in my app. I have actually just had half a little scone that we bought on holiday. It was in like a travel container for like sending abroad and things, and a bit of jam and clotted cream. Eddie and I shared one. So I've tracked that in my app as well, and I've still got, I think even after this, I think it's something like 908 calories left for my dinner. So I think today we are planning to have a sausage and mash HelloFresh meal. I'm not sure of the calories, but it wasn't too bad if I can remember correctly. Chloe and Ethan have just gone, so they were here all day yesterday pretty much, and then last night they went home and then ended up coming back because they got locked out, so they stayed here, and then we went for breakfast together today, and then they've been here until just now. We've just left and it's 1:45 now, so I'm going to put my feet up because I was actually dropping to sleep in front of the TV when they were here not long ago because I just feel so tired. But I'm aiming to sit and eat my sandwich, watch a bit of YouTube, but then Eddie's playing on his Xbox, so I'm going to sit and do my knitting. I was going to try and steam clean my shower, but I don't know if I've got the energy because I feel really tired. So we'll see how I feel. Perhaps I'll get a boost of energy after my sandwich. Not recorded much today. I went to pick Ewan up from work probably an hour and a half ago, and he drove, so we drove to the co-op so he could drive down some different roads and get a bit more practice. I popped in and I bought a trifle, which I haven't put in the fridge, so it's a good job I mentioned it. So it's a peach and raspberry trifle, and for a sixth of it, it's 138 calories, so I'm hoping I've got enough calories left. I said earlier I've got 900 and something, I haven't, I think it's 700 and something. This dinner is, let me have a quick look so I can tell you properly. Oh, the fruit's falling out. I just bought some raspberries and blueberries. I wanted strawberries but I didn't have any, in case I want some for breakfast. Anyway, I bought the trifle, and I'm doing for dinner the HelloFresh sausage. So it's sausages and mushroom sauce, and it's a calorie smart one, and it's 572 calories. So I should have enough for a bit of trifle and that, hopefully, because I really do fancy some pudding today. I'll show you the progress I'm doing so far. Excuse the reflection of my dodgy legs. I've got carrots in roasting, the sausages are in cooking, and in that foil there's some garlic with some oil. The garlic's in for another 5 minutes, hence the timer, and the sausages have probably got another 15 minutes. I've got my pot of water on to boil, and I'm about to add my potatoes, and then the step after that will be getting on to doing the mushroom sauce. So yeah, looking forward to this dinner. Wasn't sure about it, but actually now I've started making it, I'm quite looking forward to it. So hopefully it'll be all right. So the only bits that's left really is putting the potatoes on. There's a red wine jus concentrate and mushrooms. So that's it. So anyway, I'm going to get on with doing it. I don't really feel myself, I haven't got a tripod set up or anything at the minute. I need to get myself a proper setup sorted so I can start properly cooking and showing you, and you know, you can be here while I cook. But anyway, enough rambling. It's now 20 to 7, so I'm hoping to have dinner dished out by 7ish, and I'm hoping Eddie will come off his game at that point and we can watch a bit of Chicago Fire or something. So yeah, it's been an odd weekend with one thing and another, but I have almost closed all my rings. I'm literally about 50 or so calories away from closing my calorie ring. Is it the exercise goal? I've got my exercise minutes, I've got my stand goal, so that's the only one I've got left to close my rings. I'm trying to close all my rings every day this month, and I've done it so far, so I want to keep it up. If I don't close all of them, I might have to go on the bike. But I should close them, because just normal activity up and downstairs and things throughout the rest of the day should mean that I'll get that closed. Yeah, I'm going to get on with putting my potatoes on, otherwise I'll never get cooked. So I'll see you in a bit. So here is the evening dinner. Eddie's already took his, so here are the other 3 portions. So it's garlic mash, a mushroom sauce, and carrots and 2 sausages. So I'm starving, so I'm going to go and eat this, and I shall catch you later. Good morning, it is Monday. I took you into work first thing. It was throwing it down with rain. It's sunny and rainy now, but I've just done my workout. Look at me, I'm dripping. It was lower body today, but we're on to stage 2, and it was tough. Really found it hard to keep up, but I did it, and I'm quite happy. Literally sweat rolling off me. It's just gone 8:15. I want to make a coffee, and I want to have a shower, so I need to get a wiggle on. So I'll have a proper chat to you later, but really pleased with how things are going. I am struggling with my weights. I'm using these weights that I've had for years. I had bought these back in 2019, these weights, and they're the ones that you clip on and you have extra weights to add to them. So you have all these individual weights, and because I'm at the stage now where I'm lifting a bit heavier for some exercises but not for all of them, I'm having to keep pausing my workouts, change my weights over. I really need to get a whole set of weights. I actually want a set of the hexagon ones, because I've got these ones as a 3 kilogram, and they're so much easier, you know, if you're doing a press up, weighted press up or something. Anyway, it'll come with time. I can't afford everything at once, so just got to save up for some. But yeah, really good workout. Definitely need to have a shower, so I'm going to get a wiggle on, and I shall catch you later. Here's today's breakfast. This is 354 calories. I've got 2 slices of wholemeal bread from the local bakery, which is a small Hovis loaf. I've got 42 grams of 4 cheese grated from Morrison's. I've got some Norpat lighter, and I've got 14 grams of caramelised onion chutney just on those 2. So 354 calories in total, and it's currently nearly 12 o'clock. So this is kind of brunch, and I shall catch you later next time I have something to eat. Since I saw you last, I went out to Starbucks very briefly to meet an old work colleague. Old as in I've not worked with her for a while, not that she's old. And had a nice time, had a iced Americano, and then I just had some egg bites because she was eating, and it wasn't that long after I'd eaten my cheese on toast, so I really wasn't very hungry, but felt a bit rude not eating with her. So I just had 2 of the egg bites, which I think are something like 145 calories, with some sriracha. It was very, very nice actually, and has done the job because I'm not hungry really, not hugely hungry. It's now 3:30, and obviously I've been back for a while working, just sitting down, getting on with it. Eddie's finished now, which is why you can see the TV in the background over there, because he's busy catching up on some YouTube. He's finished his working day. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm having for tea yet. We've got 2 portions of the sausage and mash left, which I think Eddie's having one for his lunch. I considered having one for lunch, but I don't know whether just to wait now, although we probably will be having dinner a little bit later because after work I'm actually going back to the same Starbucks, I think, but I'm going for a coffee with my sister and my niece. So I might have one just so that I'm not tempted by anything when I go over there. I think I might be doing something like chicken pasta bake for dinner because Tom's back from his holidays and he quite likes that, and I think Ewan will probably eat it as well. So I might try and get some pre-cooked chicken from M&S or something so that it makes it a bit easier and a bit quicker. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I probably won't really have an awful lot. I might get a salad bowl to go with it or something because I will probably only have like, if I have the sausage and mash, I probably only have like 600 or 700 calories left, if that. So I really don't want to go over. Anyway, that's my update for now, and I shall catch you later. This is my lunch today. It's 4:10 now, and I've decided that I am going to have something just to tide me over until I do dinner later, because otherwise I'm worried that I'll get to Starbucks and be tempted to buy a cake or something. I am getting pretty hungry. So this is the same as what I had last night. So it's the HelloFresh pork and mustard sausage, I think, with mushroom sauce. It leaves me with, I think, something like 643 or 648 calories for my evening meal, which should be okay. Just going to have to make sure that whatever I make, I bulk out with extra veg or salad, which is fine. I haven't actually ruled out going on the bike later. I don't know yet, but I'm not using that as a tool to be able to get extra calories, to be able to eat. My calories are my calories regardless. I don't use any of my workout calories for food. I am on a weekly calorie allowance, and I'm not sure this week where I am, just purely because I had the cheese toastie on Saturday, which I could try and guess, but in all honesty, I've got no idea. It tasted very calorific, and that was the only thing I had to eat that day apart from the bacon roll. But I don't want to scupper my chance of having a loss this week, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that, you know, I will be able to stay on track and lose a bit of weight this week. We shall see. But anyway, I'm going to have this now just so that I'm not starving hungry when I go to Starbucks. Rachel's been in it before. Back from all my various outings, so I went and met my niece and my sister for a coffee, which I'll have a tiny bit of footage which I inserted. And when I got back, we nipped to M&S because I was looking for some cooked chicken and they didn't have any that was a reasonable price. So I came back, and then Ewan drove us both down to Morrison's, and I've managed to get, because I was going to do a chicken pasta bake, but they had this barbecue Cajun style chicken breast steaks. For 100 grams it's 179 calories and it's a 350 gram pack, but I got it for £1.28. So I'm cooking that in the air fryer. I'm going to boil up some pasta and I'm going to make Cajun pasta. So literally all I do is I boil the pasta in chicken bouillon stock or something equivalent of that, and then I add various cream cheeses. So normally I add Philadelphia Light. If I've got the jalapeno one, I'll add it, or the sriracha one, and then I add a bit of light Philadelphia and just do a bit of a mix and match until it's got a nice sort of creamy consistency. Don't need to make any sort of like milk roux or anything like that. And then sometimes I add some normal cheese to it. I just play it by ear. So what I'll do is I'll work out how much of everything I put in, and then I'll just have some of it, and I'll weigh it and I'll work it out in the recipe builder. I've bought some crispy salad as well, and I've got some stir-fried veg, so I've got an opportunity to have extra veg with mine if I want it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit down for a second because I'm tired, whilst I've got the pan on to boil for the pasta, and hopefully I'll show you when I've finished making it. But yeah, it's dead easy, and you can do it in the Instant Pot, or you can just do it in the pan. But I find cooking the pasta in the stock just gives it that bit of extra flavour. And then I just add those like low fat sort of cream cheeses, and it just saves having to make like a milk and butter and flour roux and cheese sauce. So it's really tasty, and the kids all seem to like it. It's not as good heated up because it obviously absorbs into the pasta a bit like when you make macaroni cheese, but it's a good cheats way of doing it, and not too bad on calories depending on how much normal cheese you put in it. So that's my plan. Hopefully the Cajun chicken will be okay. I've just stuck it in the air fryer for like 20 minutes. So we'll see what that looks like. I did actually get some like Chinese duck pancakes for like 38p, which are in the freezer now. And I bought some shawarma thighs, which are in the fridge because they're dated tomorrow. Here's my dinner. So I've got half a plate of crispy salad. I've got the Cajun chicken pasta, and then This has used all but about 20 calories, I think. So this will be me done for today, and I shall catch you again tomorrow. Morning. So it is 8:05 and I have already done my workout. It was total body tempo today, really hard. I'm very sweaty. I've got to quickly make a coffee and then quickly grab a shower because I've got a meeting at 8:30. It's actually before I start work. I'm not supposed to start until 9. So it just means I'm going to finish half an hour earlier. They can do one. My boss has just messaged me and said that he's not even going to be on the call because he's going off to play golf today, which is great and absolutely fine, but I'm working on stuff from 2022 and I didn't actually start working them again until January. Even the first time round, I didn't work on this company, I worked on a different company from July 22 through to May 23. So, being abandoned. Anyway, I'm going to get on and make my coffee. I'm going to have a quick shower and wash. My hair really does need washing, but I might just try and tie it up and hide it because I don't really have time to dry it. So I'm going to get on and I shall catch you and have something to eat. Here is my breakfast for 378 calories. Apologies if you can hear crunching in the background, but Eddie's eating his toast. So I've got 2 slices of wholemeal bread from a 400-gram loaf. So this weighs in at 66 grams, I think. I have weighed it and tracked it already. I've got 10 grams of Norpat lighter, 2 large eggs scrambled with no milk or fat or anything. I've got a tomato which I've cooked in spray oil, and then I've just got some balsamic glaze over the top. So 378 calories in total, and I shall catch you later. So I had a real quick shower and then I had my meeting. I was almost late for my meeting. I'd washed my hair because it really did need it, and I was trying to dry it and try and get ready. So I had to rush to this meeting, and then I'm just sitting working now. Because I logged on so early, I've just had a quick break to cook some breakfast because I'm starving. My workout's obviously fired up my metabolism. So yeah, I'm going to eat this and carry on working, and I shall catch you. It'll probably be lunchtime, I should imagine, but in a bit. It's almost 2:45 and I'm having some lunch. I popped out to M&S, and this is half a carton of their Thai chicken soup and 60 grams of their cheesy bloomer bread with 5 grams of Norpat lighter on. Chloe's got it ready for me because I'm back working, so I shall catch you later. It's 3:30 and I just fancy a snack, so I've got 100 grams of raspberries and blueberries, and I've got this Gym Kitchen high protein salted caramel. I think it's yogurt, yeah, yogurt. Not been on camera much. I don't know when I spoke to you last, but I went to Decathlon with Eddie to look for running shoes. I might have already said this and they were just nothing really, so it's a bit disappointing. And then I came home and put dinner on and went out for a drive with Ewan. So we just did some parallel parking, emergency stops, that kind of thing around the industrial estate. Dinner is tonight this that I bought in M&S, which is a fully loaded chicken shawarma with zesty garlic yogurt dressing, and it was reduced to £7.51, but that is for all of us. It's still cheaper than getting a takeaway. All 4 of us have got some, and there is some meat left. I've dished myself a portion out. It's not huge, but I'll show you what I'm having. So this is a flatbread that I bought in M&S. There's a few Actify chips. I haven't taken very many at all. They're just made in the Actify with spray oil. I've got the shawarma. I've got some carrot, cabbage and onion that I've made into kind of like a coleslaw with no mayonnaise on. Just a bit of lemon juice. And then I've got a tiny bit of the reduced fat sour cream and chive and salsa on the top. Over here I've got a thigh. This was from Morrison's. This is a shawarma one as well. So this is what I'm having, and I think I've still got 128 calories left, but I won't be eating anything else after this because it's 8:55. I'm going to eat this because I'm starving, and I shall catch you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Wednesday and I'm working from home as usual. I haven't had to take you this morning, and I didn't get up and exercise this morning. I felt really tired. I did stay up a little bit later watching Chicago Fire last night, so it's probably self-inflicted. But I do feel tired and I'm a little bit sore. So my workout for today is the mobility and stability one. So I'll be able to do that later. I can even do it if I've eaten, because it's not like it's a sort of really energetic workout. It's really to put mobility back into my joints and things and stretch out. There's not much of a plan for today really other than work. Eddie is running at Walton Park after work. He's got a league race for running club. So I think, all being well, if it's dry, I'm going to take Luna. My sister did mention she might come for a walk and meet me over there, but I don't know whether that'll still happen or not. We shall see what happens, but I'm just making our coffees. Like I said, I got up a bit later. I didn't get in the bathroom first. I had to wait for Eddie to finish because he logs on earlier than I do. But normally I'm up and out well before he is, but this morning I wasn't. So it's delayed me a little bit. So I'm just down making coffee now, and yeah, I'm just going to sit and knit this morning and watch YouTube and be very lazy because I can. My coffee machine. Right, I shall see you when I have something to eat next. So here's the first thing I'm having to eat today. It is 10 to 12. I've got 2 slices of wholemeal bread, which weighs 66 grams, which I've toasted in the air fryer, 10 grams of Norpac lighter, and 13 grams of smooth peanut butter. So this is the first thing I'm having, and I am starving. So I'm not sure what it is this week, but I'm having a real hungry week. Really hungry week. So I'm just going with the flow. I'm not holding out any hope for my weigh-in on Friday because I just don't feel like I've lost any weight. And I know you don't always, but let me just plonk you down whilst I put some salt in. Oh, I can't do it. There we go. I just don't feel like I've lost any weight, but I have been exercising, and I'm planning on today or tomorrow, probably most likely tomorrow, going for a run. And running always messes with my weight loss to start with because of the water and all the rest of it. So, like I said, I'm not too worried. My clothes still feel the same. Like, they don't feel like they've got tight, like I've put any weight on. And like I said, I've been working hard on my exercising and on my diet. So I did have a few snacks last night though. I had some popcorn and a couple of the boba mochi that I've got in the cupboard. I have tracked them in my app. So I think I did go over calories yesterday. But like I said, I'm just hungry. I'm not sure why I'm so hungry. I think tonight for tea will probably be leftovers. We've got leftover Cajun pasta from the night before last. And then there is a little bit of stuff left from last night. So I think it'll probably be leftovers or a mixture of leftovers and some new stuff. But obviously I'm going to the run with Eddie to walk Luna if it's not raining. So hopefully I'll get some steps in. And I'm going to try. I've got to go out with Ewan at lunchtime. But I'm hoping to do a bit of a workout either on the Peloton or something when I come back. But if I don't, I'm not going to give myself a hard time. I'll just do it tonight. Anyway, I'm going to go and eat this and I shall catch you later. Yes, my face is very red. I've been on the bike at lunchtime and did a 30-minute ride. I haven't had my shower yet because I need to have something to eat first because I feel a little bit wobbly. But I did a 30-minute ride, which was a country ride, and it was tough, very tough. And I worked hard, as you can see. So I will have a shower in a second, but I'll quickly show you what I'm having to eat now. So this is leftover Cajun chicken pasta from the night before last. I've actually added a tiny bit more sriracha premier over the top because it looks a little bit on the dry side. And at the side I've got cabbage, grated carrot and onion that I made for the kebabs last night. There's no mayo on here, just a bit of lemon juice and a bit of pepper. So all very good and very healthy. I think it's something like 372 calories. So I'm going to eat this and I'll catch you later when I'm not quite so red-faced, hopefully. So we're out at the park because Eddie's got a league race. You'll see him in the distance. So Luna and I have come for a walk. Come on then. We're going to go and look for the squirrels in there in a minute. It's got a beautiful view. Come on, doggy. God, there's runners coming back already, Luna. Evening, so we're back from our walk in the park and Eddie's run in the park. It's 5 to 9 and I'm just getting dinner on. So I have got stir-fried vegetables, which is this tender stem, broccoli and garlic it's serving me, Tom and Eddie. He was already sorted himself out. I've also got this Brighton Crunchy one, which is actually dated yesterday, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And this one is, did it tell me for half a pack? Well, it's 29 calories for 100 grams and the whole pack's 220, so you're talking like 35 or something, aren't you? I think. And then this one is 29 again for 100 grams, and again 220. So very low calorie. I've also got this Korean inspired sauce. That is for half a pack, 109 calories, but I'm putting it between 3 of us. I've got some medium egg noodles. They are 184 calories for a quarter of a pack. And then I've got some of this salt and pepper chicken from, I think it was from Morrison's. Cooked shop frozen in about 6 minutes in the air fryer. Per serving, this got 4 servings, 126 calories. And I'm also cooking some of this Korean chicken from Costco, which for 100 grams is 155 calories. So I've got no idea until I put it all together how many calories are going to be in my dinner. I also got out some Angel Delight because I really fancy some. 102 calories per portion prepared. Now I don't know if that's prepared with semi-skim milk. Let me have a look. Yeah, it is. I'll be using skimmed, so hopefully mine will be a little bit less calories. But I'm hoping I've got enough calories for it because, like I say, I don't know at the moment. I've got a lot left. I've just had a sneaky slice of cheese bread because I just needed something when I got in. I've done a fair bit of walking. I haven't reached 10,000 steps. I'm about 8,000, I think. But obviously I did the bike earlier as well for half an hour at quite high intensity. So I feel like I've earned my dinner for definite. Like I said, I think I've got 1,400 calories because I had 2 slices of toast for breakfast, and then my lunch was a bit of Cajun pasta and then that coleslaw veg. So again, quite filling. It's just keep leaping at me. Oh, I think I need to start putting this chicken in. So I better go and I'll show you when I dish it out. Here's my dinner. So I have got the noodles, the stir-fried vegetables, salt and pepper chicken, and actually that's not mine, that's Tom's. This is mine. I've weighed out the Korean chicken and the salt and pepper chicken. I've got a load of vegetables and some noodles and the sauce. I've tracked it all in my app and I think it's something like 683 calories. I have to take a screenshot. You can't see all the elements because it goes on for too far. I think I have got like 500 calories left, so I might be able to have something else, although it is 9:45 because I got a phone call right when I was in the middle of cooking. So my brother-in-law rang me right when I was in the middle of cooking dinner and I couldn't get off the phone very easily. So yeah, it's all been a bit delayed, but I'm going to go and eat now because I'm starving, and I shall catch you. It'll probably be tomorrow. If I do have anything else, it will be Butterscotch Angel Delight, which is per portion 102 calories. So I'll still be well under for the day, but it's whether or not I can be bothered to make it and whether I still want it after I've eaten. I won't be really that long out of bed, so I shall catch you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Thursday. I'm so glad we're getting towards the end of the week because I feel really tired as always. I'm sitting on the sofa working today just because I am in a whole world of pain. My legs are absolutely sore. So I got up this morning, went to drive Ewan to work while he drove himself and I was with him. And then I drove back. I haven't done any workout this morning. I want to take some painkillers, but I haven't had anything to eat yet. Wasn't really hungry first thing, then started to get hungry, but Eddie's gone into a meeting and we might as well eat together, so I don't even know what I'm going to have, to be honest. So I might as well wait till lunchtime now. It's 11:20. Had a real mixed morning. I got up this morning to some messages that were not great, and then I've had a phone call from Tom with some really, really good news. So it's really a mixed day, a real mixed bag. Anyway, not going to go into any of that any further because it's all personal, but there we go. Luna is in a whole world of pain today. She overdid it at the walk last night, so we walked at Wallerton Park for Eddie's run, and she was fine until when we were coming up from the lake. It's all uphill, and she saw Eddie running, and then she decided she wanted to try and run, and she was pulling me up the hill, and I was trying to pull her back. Now I don't know if it was worse me pulling her back. She had a harness on, so I wasn't like pulling her neck or anything. But obviously she was pulling against me and I was pulling her back. So I think that whole action and how far we walked has really hurt her leg. So this morning she seems to be struggling to walk, so she's lying next to me on the sofa. So we're both feeling a bit sorry for ourselves today. Ewan's at work, Tom's at work, and Chloe's not here yet. I don't know if she's coming today or not. She had a bad back yesterday, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. I haven't got a huge amount in for lunch. I really need to go and do a proper shop, which I haven't done for a couple of weeks. I really need to go and do one this weekend. Ewan wants to go to Costco after work tonight, so if we go to Costco, then I might pick something up for tea in there. I haven't got anything planned so far. Obviously, we had stir fry last night, which was delicious, by the way. I didn't end up making the Angel Delight, but I did end up having a pack of Seabrooks fries and a couple of the little mochis, brown sugar mochis, which I've tracked, and I still had calories left at the end of the day. Really not sure how Wayne's going to go tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but either way, I'm not worried about it. I do think I need to perhaps go in and recalculate my calories, but at the moment, I'm quite happy being oblivious and just leaving as it is. So anyway, hay fever is really bad today as well. So it's just one of those days. Moan, moan, moan. Anyway, I'm going to get on with my work. I have booked in to have my hair done next Tuesday because it looks a bit of a state with my roots. So hopefully I'll look a bit better after that. What else have I got to report on? Not a huge amount. No, nothing else really to report on. So I'll catch up with you later. Here's my lunch. This is 677 calories, so it's high, but I have got a whole salt and pepper roll with some Norpat lighter on. I've got a portion of the Cajun pasta from the day before yesterday, which I've added a little bit extra chicken to, but there isn't much chicken in there. I've had to estimate that because I didn't weigh the pasta or the chicken out, so I've put 150 grams of cooked pasta, which I don't think I've got. I think I've got less than that. And I've put 50 grams of cooked chicken, which again I think I've got less than. I've got a half pack of crunchy salad, some reduced fat sour cream and chive dip, which I have weighed and measured, and some salsa, which I have weighed and measured. And over the top there is just 10 grams of this. So a lot of it is estimated on this side, but I think I've overestimated, not underestimated. So I'm looking forward to this though, because this is breakfast and lunch combined. So I'm not worried about having a large lunch because I haven't eaten anything today so far and I'm starving. And I'm going to Costco after work with you, and so it'll probably be a late... That is blowing like rain out there and the washing's hanging out. It's going to be a late tea probably, so it's fine, and I shall catch you later. Evening. I've almost forgot to record my dinner again. So after work, I picked Ewan up from work, came home, and then we went over to Costco. Did some shopping. He's got a really busy weekend at work, so he's bought a load of drinks in bulk that work's going to reimburse him for. That's currently the boot of my car that he's going to take into work tomorrow. And then he's bought some drinks and stuff himself, and I've bought various bits and bobs. But for tea, we've got quesadillas. Now, it's half eaten, so I don't know whether to show it you or not. I've also burnt mine. I didn't burn anyone else's. I got a bit better at heating them. But I've had 2 quarters of quesadillas. Now, I can't find them in the app, so I'm tracking them as Taco Bell quesadillas, chicken quesadillas. Just doing the best I can, because that's all you can do when you don't know the calories in something that you've bought. I've still got a lot of calories left, so I'm also treating myself to one of my favourite chocolate mousses, which I think is 260 calories or something. I can scan that and count that properly. Like I say, I've put in what's the equivalent of Taco Bell, which is probably unhealthier than the Costco one, because Costco ones tend to be a bit healthier. But anyway, I'm just going to do the best I can, and I shall catch you tomorrow. Hi, just editing the video. You see Luna over there on the sofa, and realised I didn't close out, so I thought I'll do that now. Just pop on and say goodbye. Let me know how you're getting on. Have a chat with me in the comments as always. Subscribe if you haven't already, because it helps the channel. Pop a like on the video if you've liked it. This takes me up to weigh-in, because today is Friday as I'm editing this, and I get weighed today, so stay tuned for that one. I'll probably put that up tomorrow or Sunday. I haven't recorded the actual video, I've just done my weight, so stay tuned for that one, and I shall see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you very soon. Bye bye.